Hi guys, so this is one of my fiddle trees, and there's actually two in this pot. This is a 12-inch pot. Um, this is currently my fiddle 3. I don't know if I'm gonna split it. I don't think I can split it in the future because if I could, we would have done that when I split my fiddle 1. But we couldn't because the roots for this one is incredibly intertwined, which is okay. So I guess this is her first individual vlog. My, plant diary, of course. So I hope you enjoy the rest of my video. You can hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. This sits in the brightest part of a west-facing window with cathedral windows. And the reason I say that is because the light comes in diagonally, not directly in front. And where she sits is the one with the most light. This gets indirect light during the rest of the day. It also gets light from the northern light. That is the darkest light, and that is right after or right before sunset. Western light, if you are curious and you don't know, that is the early afternoon sun, and that is the second most strongest. The most strongest is southern light. So she is currently being watered every 8 days. I use just regular potting soil. A lot of people prefer cactus soil. I have never potted my Ficus Lyrata or fiddly fig trees with cactus soil. So I don't really know how to water that because I've never tried it with that. I've only tried it with regular potting soil, and my current favorite, as I have mentioned before, and I think I did a review on it, is by Schultz. Any other brand would be great. Miracle Grow does retain a ton more moisture, so if you know how to work it, it's okay, but I don't recommend Miracle Grow because my past few years experience gave me fungus gnats. I used the regular potting soil and their cactus soil, and oh my gosh, it's just ridiculous. So I don't really recommend that because I would never recommend anybody to get any kind of infestation. So here she is, and I water maybe for this one. I water, I would say, between 2 to 4 cups. And I do check before I water. So if I do have an app that alerts me of what plants I need to water. Every time I do water my plants, I do check if they do need it today, or they need it sooner for next time, or they need it an extra day or two. And I always touch the top of the soil, and then depending on the plant, but for this particular plant, I touch here. This is the top of the root ball, and I touch here. And right now, it's currently kind of cold and a little, like, if soil is still touching my skin, that means it shouldn't be watered today. And she is not to be watered today or tomorrow. I forgot when, but, I have an alert on my phone. And I know it looks very, very dry, but I always touch there, and then I put my finger in, like, away from the root ball, and I can feel how it's still a little cold, and as you can see, there's just a ton of them. But it looks like this can be watered in the next few days. So I would say whatever the alert would be, and I do that, and I feel like it's dry enough, then I'll water it. And another thing that I also kind of check is lifting it. And right now it's super heavy, and that is due to the fact that there is still water in there, moisture in there. So that is how I prevent my plants in general, and including this plant, to be overwatered. This problem right here already had it when I first got her. So all of these, yeah. How to encourage more growth and new growth. That gets a lot of questions on plant groups and fiddly fig groups. What I would suggest, if if you've had your plant and it hasn't given you new growth within 2 months, or at least 1 to 2 months after or during, I would check the light that it's getting. The best light they could get is the southern facing window, and put them directly next to the window. The next would be a west. With a west, it's not as good as the south. They're not gonna grow as quick, but they will grow. And I've had mine in an east facing window before, and there was zero growth. I even clipped it, zero growth. I even put a plant light on there, didn't really work. So now all of mine, because I do have a lot of them now since I split one of them, all on west facing windows, and they have a ton of growth. I do have a west facing window, but that's for my other ones that has an awning. This one does not. So this one definitely grows steadily. But again, I have seen other fiddle leaf figs that are incredibly tall, and they grow completely, like, super fast, because they're at a south facing window. I do fertilize her every time I water, and that will be linked down below in the description section, including my social media accounts if you are curious and want to connect. I hope you've enjoyed my video. You're going to hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. Also down below, I hope it's there. I'm going to try as much as possible to put in, because I do get questions on how I keep my leaves clean and all my plants. It will be linked down below, and if I forget to do that, just let me know in the comment section. If there's anything else that I have forgotten to mention about this particular plant, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.